Welcome to the satellite communication course. We say here what are the stages of a satellite mission from a mission control facility with respect to the Earth station. We say here display and control console. Then we have the computer system. Then we have the data logger. So these are the components, all these components from the a satellite itself. That is about a satellite control center. These are the components from the what satellite center. This one display control. We have a data logger there. Then we have a component of command transmitter. Then we have the ranging subsystem. Then we have the telemetry receiver. That is about from the computer to this command here. Ranging subsystem to be here. The telemetry receiver that will be given input to the computer system. Then we have the IF switch and a combiner. Then to this we can say that up conversion, down conversion, up conversion, then down conversion. So that is about the data to what that is a TT and C antenna. Okay, telemetry traffic and control antenna. And we have the, you can say that down converter here, uplink converter direction here. That is about a communication antenna. So now if you see that, so in this case, if you see that this is about the overall component of TTC and Earth station. Is during the satellite launching mission, the satellite is controlled from the mission control facility. And that mission control facility, they have the one or more Earth station, and that one or more station they are dedicating for purpose or functioning of this particular satellite there. So now we can say that they just sharing the function to the this particular satellite control system there. Now if you see that here we have the a satellite control center, and then in the page when we satellite needs a support from this mission control facility, at the time of a launching stage, or we can say that pre-orbit stage, initial phase, payload checkout phase, or normal operation phase, and the end life of that particular phase. So that is about a these are the phases, stages, all stages of the satellite mission means from the launch to the end life of that particular satellite there. So that mission control facility, it has a two basic component. One is about we can say a TTC and Earth station and a satellite control center. So now this a Earth station, if you see that this is about a single Earth station, there are the many Earth station they are used and they are employing the task for what all the tasks of a mission control facility. So they have the various antenna. This Earth station, TTC Earth station, they have one or more antenna. That multiple antennas are used to point toward the satellite there, and that antenna are tracking, fully tracking the satellite for supporting the satellite in a transfer orbit or for transmitting the data, whether from the whether it that satellite is from the LEO orbit or a GEO orbit there. That antennas are fully capable of tracking the satellite there throughout the mission there, so that they are useful for the communication to the satellite there. So we can say that a telemetry receive signal or a telemetry transmitting signal. So in both the cases, we say that receive signal is down converted or telemetry transmitting signal is to be up converted. So once that signal is supposed to be a down converted there, then that will be transmitted to the IF switch, to the IF switch there. Then that signal will be demodulated and that will be transmitted to the telemetry receiver, and the telemetry data is extracted from this whatever the received signal. So it has suppose if you see that a data whichever the data is extracted, that data has some information that is about a ranging data that can be received from this RF carrier, or we can say that at the time of a transmission there, that signal is modulated and then up converted and it will be transmitted there. So we can say that the data from both the information, they have the ranging information. If it has the ranging information, they will be compared with the data stored in the computer, and according to that, data is to be transmitted to the uplink, and that will be useful for the measuring the delay between the transmitting and that particular data received from the two different ranges there, and then calculate that range of that particular satellite there. So we can use this telemetry data for the information of the satellite component or a sub-satellite component there or subsystem component of the a satellite there. And that telemetry data received, that will be decoded and that will be processed by the computer system here, and according to that, for the given information data log is generated there. So that's why that is useful for the necessary actions and all. So that is a complete mission control facility. And then if supposed to be some of the components are not work there, then we can use that particular standby mode component. Or we can say that a computer generate a particular signal, and then that will decide what action is to be taken. So that's why a control signal to be transmitted, or control signals are generated and that will be transmitted to the satellite after modulating and up converting. So that will be transmitted to the satellite. So throughout the mission, from the launching site to the end of life of that particular satellite, so TTC Earth Station or satellite control center that will work or that will be operating for the a satellite. That's all about the mission control facility there.